And lastly, there's performance. Performance, I value last. The reason for that is that I think many tablets nowadays, many smartphones, the top high-end smartphones, they're all very powerful. Samsung Galaxy S3, iPad, iPhone 5, they're all very potent devices. For this one, it has 1.2 gigahertz Tegra 3 processor, which is a quad-core processor. One is 1 gigabyte of RAM. It has a front camera of 1.2 megapixels. And it has 32 gigabytes of storage. And this would vary by which unit you buy for the Nexus 7. But now I'm going to bring to something more important. So, tablets are very useful for media consumption, say web browsing. But in terms of content creation, the Nexus 7 is far from powerful because there is no rear camera. Why is this important? Oh, first of all, there's new features in Android 4.2, which is the 360-degree panorama. Is this available on this tablet? Nope. QR code scanning? Nope. Can I take a photo of my friends with it? Nope. If I saw scenery, could I take a good photo of it with a 1.2 megapixel camera? I don't think so. Reading on a tablet's easy. All you need is any tablet that has a screen, and you can pretty much read on it. But taking notes is not the same. The tablets with cameras can take advantage when taking notes. Say I have econ class. There's both text I need to type in class about theory, and say there's sometimes quantitative charts or like graphs that I draw for supply and demand. But say the professor is drawing a new demand graph, and it might be something I can't catch up to draw, and it'll be very complicating. So this would be very simple if I had a camera. I'd be typing notes, and I can simply press the camera button, raise my tablet, take a picture, and it'll be inserted right here. But since I don't have a rear-facing camera, I don't have the privilege of being able to take photos so that I can have both graphic and written notes. So I outlined some of the advantages and disadvantages of the Nexus 7, but is the Nexus 7 really worth buying? I chose the Nexus 7 because I found that Nexus 7 was the cheapest tablet with mobile data. And why would I want mobile data? Well, I have long commutes to school. I take around an hour or two each day to commute to school. And during that time, I could use this time to browse the web or catch up on stocks since I'm in business school. And it's the most reasonably priced. It's $2.99 on Play Store for the one with mobile data, and the cheapest version is at $199 for a 16 gigabyte model. And the reason why I chose this over the iPad mini is that the iPad mini cost $329 without data for 16 gigabyte, and the one with data is $459. This is a little steep for me, but what I find even more crazy is that the BlackBerry Playbook, which is a good tablet, the 4G LTE version costs $550 off the shelf. And that, I think, is a little outrageous. And for the iPad, the Retina iPad, I found the iPad a bit heavy. And the original one cost $40.99. And the one with data cost $630. So that's double of what this Nexus 7 cost. And if it costs double what the Nexus 7 cost, I might as well, say I broke this year. And next year, I'll replace it with the next iteration of Google's tablet. And I'll still be able to update myself with the next tablet at a much cheaper price. And I find that this is portable enough for me to put in my pocket, not in my jacket, not in my normal pants or like jeans pockets, but it can also fit in my jacket pocket.
Also, one last thing to note here for the developers out there, because this is a Nexus device, you will get the latest OTA updates. Even though there are some bugs, you will get the latest ones as soon as Google releases them. So this is definitely a good choice if you want to look for a tablet.